Hey everybody, Dole Rider here. Before I start, I'd like to make an apology to one of my viewers, to little Miss Gracie. I guess in one of my videos there I said something that was inappropriate for young years, and I would like to apologize deeply for that, Miss Gracie. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Now, this here is my old truck. I jumped in this the other night and went to my favorite little coffee place to meet the boys and take some pictures of the cloud ships, which I take quite a few of. So let's get into this a little bit, because when I got there, I started taking pictures of the ships, because I see some big ones here, but while I was doing this, can you see there what I found? Now, I spoke in a video before about I'm an artist. I wasn't taught to be an artist. I was born with it. And I see shadows and light, and that's how I see things. I see things in shadow and light a lot, because I see more than most people see. Now what I'm looking at right here is this. First time in all my pictures in the last few months that I've caught this thing. Now, is this Nibiru? I think, because there's a couple things here in the sky. You can see it right there. See it? There it is. It's quite large. Quite large. Now, I follow Steve Olson and the Nibiru channel. I check these guys out quite a bit, because they seem to have a lot more knowledge on this than I do. And these things are really big. Now I'm thinking this is the pilot that's around it, because apparently this thing is 7 times the size of the Earth. It's going to be big, and it's going to go between the Earth and the Sun, which I believe is happening right now, because of this is a shadow on the back of the chemtrails right here. This is the big one right there. I can actually see the edge of it, kind of right here. So it's big. And you see Nibiru has a pilot, and I believe that's it right there. They're between us and the sun. I believe there's a little something else over here too, because I'm getting a really funny shadow right here. You probably can't see it from where you're at, but when I move around the screen, up and down, all around and everything, I see the shadows. They jump right out at me. There also appears to be a little something right here. There's sparklies and everything on this right here. That's a shadow, see? Now what you're looking for is the shadows, because these things are out in space. The sun is shining on the back of them. The sun wraps around the shortest point, which would be right here, because the sun is here. So the sun's going to wrap around. That's going to make this shine right here that you see reflecting on the clouds, or the chemtrails in this case. And this, I believe, is the pilot to this, because there's 4 of these. There's Nibiru. It has a moon, apparently. There's another planet around it. And the way they describe them, there would be another one over here somewhere, but I don't see any evidence of anything over there. But I do see this. This. You can see the edge of it right there. You can really see the edge of it right there. And this is where the light wraps around the edge of it a little bit and then bounces off and comes this way, you see? It's the light and shadows. But you can see this one quite easily. I seen it. It's the first time this has made itself visible to me. So I'm starting to actually think maybe it's not real or Project Bluebeam. It might be a real thing, but that being said, they also have the technology to cast shadows with that equipment. Now, the original reason I take these pictures is for the cloud ships. Now, I want you to pay attention to this right along here. These roll in off the ocean all the time. These would be what you would call your, I don't know, I call them big, long friggin' cigars, man. These things are amazingly big. And they drift in over Nova Scotia here from the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. But here's what I take pictures of these for. When I take pictures of them, I don't know what we're looking at here. The Hindus and everybody, that they all talked about floating cities, Vermonas. They talk in the Bible about heaven being in the sky. You know, could it literally be in the sky? Because these are friggin' buildings. I mean, lots of them, and big. There's lots of buildings in here. You see it? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is in the sky, on top of the clouds. See, I don't know if you can see it there, but where I'm sitting here looking at it, I can actually see back in the haze. I mean, they're everywhere in these clouds. Now, I know they're ships because I've been filming them and looking at them for a long time, the ships. You see? See this? These are huge, whatever they are. Humongous. Like, and when I zoom out here, see, now I zoom out about that far, and then I look along the edge of it and see what I can see as I go. It's pretty dark at this end, you see? But soon as you get around here, you start to see things popping out, like this big building right here. There's the top of it. There's a little break in it right there, almost like there's a chimneys or, oh, I don't know what the heck's up there, but you can see it. I see it all the time. And it's all the same with the shadows and light, and the light reflecting off of things. Light does not reflect off something that is not there. It has to reflect off of something. Those are reflections, and the reflections off of whatever is on the top of these clouds. Can you see it? I don't know. I've been having issues with my camera and everything, so. But I've got lots of these. We'll go into, but that right there, that's the Pilot Moon to Nibiru, because Nibiru is right there. There's my little trick that I use to force my eyes to focus. And you see? It's right there. I can see the edge of it. It goes up in under this. Now you can't see this because this is really thick, heavy chemtrail. I mean, look at this chemtrail. I don't know what's in it, but they're sparkling. It sparkles. Then again, these could be all the one-man orbs, too. There's a whack of those fly around everywhere. And I don't know what's coming here, but I'm telling you, there's something going on. There's something in these skies. Now, let's have a look at what else we got here. Let's check this one. This is another one. This is one of the first ones. This is one I took the other night. Now, when you look at this, you're looking, you can see there's a, kind of looks like a little town, does it not? Kind of looks like a little town there. You know, the really weird thing here, though, is I don't know if you can see this, how good the color is showing, but that is a big round green, and it's got a platform on the top of it. See, Got a platform on the top of it. It's a big round green ball in this cloud. This was the other night as well. This is, I don't know if this is a big ball or what the hell is going on here, but there's something there. And it's big, it's green, it's got lights all over it. You see? Little lights. But then there's a building right next to it. It's a tower up on here. You know, another little something here, but looks like a light on it or something. If I look, from the edge, I can see that's a building. Buildings along here, and you can see they step down. You see? See what I'm seeing? Look at this. Look at these different size buildings right here. Yeah. Go along some more. You see some more here. Stepping like they're stepping down a hill. It's unbelievable what I'm seeing here. What are we seeing in these clouds here? What is this? Is this heaven? Is this what is this the heavens that are in the clouds? I mean, they even showed you on the Avatar movies about the floating cities, and could this actually be? I mean, look, even up here. This is stuff standing upright. These are, like, this is, you see the bright here, but in the back, in the fog of it, I can see the shadow of the building, totally. This is the same. This was a huge building here. Big spiky thing up off the top of it. Now, this is in the clouds. Look, I'm going to back out. See? We're in the clouds, people. But that right there, like, just to look at this, just sitting here looking at my screen, that looks like a factory or something. Looks like a school here or something. Big building right here. Big building. Like, these are the bigger ones, right? And then there's this green thing right here. I don't know what this is. That actually looks like the circumference of it goes really big. Could this be the power plant for the whole damn thing? This be the center of it? What are we looking at here? Somebody help me out with what I'm looking at. Maybe Manny. We got different things on our here than what you got there, brother. I'm Manny Skywatch. He's fella kind of got me back into looking at the sky again. Because I got away from it for a long time, because I've always seen things in the sky. I grew up on the ocean. I've been watching stuff out over the ocean all my life. This building right here, look, it's got two big, they look like them big oil drums that you used to see along the highway, when you drive. See? One there, one there. There's all the windows underneath. What the heck? Look at them. There's a big one up here. I don't know if you can see it on. There's like chimneys on it or something. They're huge. They're huge, and they're in the sky. Look, I don't know what that is, but it's obviously 3 windows in whatever I can see. And the top goes like this and tilts up, and then it's got a little rectangle on the back of it. What are we looking at in the clouds here? Look. Here, let's try a little trick. See? Look way back in here even. I don't know. Everybody, tell me what you think. I mean, there's things in the clouds. I found Nibiru. I'm really suspicious about this. All this up here. Except for this cloud. This is in our cloud system, I believe. And I'm looking at this, and these clouds are all going this way. This actually swoops up like that. These thin ones that are on up there, whatever they are. And they're actually a different color. They're kind of almost a rainbowy color to them. Ours are kind of gray and pinkish. Like white as well, the pink and that's coming from this. But the pinkish colored. But this has got pink and blue and purple and everything all through these clouds up here. You see? And the edge of it goes right around here like this. Now, some people are coming out and talking about there's bodies up there so big that they're so close that their atmosphere we can see from theirs. Could this be so? Because these clouds are obviously not anything right up to here like these. And this. Now when you're looking at those shots of NASA that gives you from the space station, and you look at the edge of the Earth, that's what it looks like, don't it? And these clouds and everything, this is all totally different. So this is just something else to ponder. Could there be something close enough to us that their atmosphere is totally visible to ours? Because this is not that, and that is not this. This is really weird. Because I've been looking at a few of these other things like this. The other thing is, they seem to have their own cloud chips as well. These seem to be a little bit different. But when you get in here, you can see there's stuff here. Floors or levels or something. Here's a little trick. See it? That's not a friggin' cloud. The hell is that? And look at this. What the hell is that? That looks like a face, like a friggin' alien or something. What? Oh, people, you gotta help me out here. Let's do the trick. What are we looking at? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, and Gracie, I don't think I swore. And Techno, I just watched your last one. Oh my God, buddy. I'm a blown away with what you do with your stuff. And Bruce sees all. Oh my God, this fellow's got my brain twisting inside and out. I'm seeing things on that moon. I'm sure he can't see them because I see, oh, it all just jumps right out at me. Anyway, everybody have a good day. I hope you liked it. I don't know much more about this YouTube. I'm new, so y'all have a good day.